Recently, West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin headed on down to the Sunshine State, Florida, down to Palm Beach, where he was the guest of honor at a $5,000 per plate fundraiser for himself, put on by Wall Street billionaire Nelson Peltz. Peltz happens to be a Republican megadonor. Gave tons of money to Trump, has given millions of dollars to Republicans, and helped raise millions of dollars for Republicans for many, many years. And now Peltz decided, you know who I like because I only like Republicans? I like that Joe Manchin. Here is what his spokesperson, Peltz's spokesperson, had to say about why they're backing Manchin. Mr. Peltz supports Mr. Manchin. He believes Mr. Manchin is a rare elected politician from both sides of the aisle who puts country before party, something which Mr. Peltz believes is much needed in our country today. No, Mr. Peltz doesn't want to pay higher taxes, because Mr. Peltz got his. He doesn't give a damn if anybody else lives or dies, and neither does Joe Manchin, and that's why they're birds of a feather, right? Mr. Peltz isn't looking for common sense rationality here in the United States. Common sense rationality, by the way, would be providing health care for everybody by not having people go tens of thousands of dollars into debt just to go to college, which of course we force upon people, telling them that they can't have a good life for themselves if they don't go to college. Those would be common sense things. What Mr. Peltz wants is protection of the status quo. Protection of the elite, and that is what Joe Manchin offers him. Peltz was not the only Republican megadonor in that audience. You also had Blackstone CEO Steve Schwarzman, Home Depot co-founders Ken Langone and Bernie Marcus. You had investor Leon Cooperman, other folks, names, you know, they're big-time donors, but names that aren't that familiar. So here's the thing. It wasn't just about giving him money for his Senate run in 2024. They want him to run as a Republican in 2024 against Joe Biden. These billionaires are trying to raise money and coax Joe Manchin to switch political parties to run for president as a Republican. Now, as Republicans go, I think Joe Manchin would be one of the best Republican presidents we have had in this country in 60 years. And I do believe that, because Joe Manchin is not as conservative and as crazy as some of those other Republicans we have had over those last 60 years. But what he is corrupt as hell. So we would have 4 years of Manchin as president with nothing but tax breaks, tax cuts, nothing for the working class. We get screwed. Pollution would be rampant. But, you know, he may not try to kill people with the culture war issues like other Republicans do. So, you know, that might be the only good thing about it. In terms of being an actual president, he, of course, would be terrible. But in terms of being a Republican president, he would be one of the best. But this is what they're doing. They know who Joe Manchin is, and they know that he is a conservative at heart. And here's the thing that I always have to warn people about when we talk about Joe Manchin. Like, why do we not run a good candidate against him? Why can't we get him out of office? Because believe it or not, and this sucks so hard, Joe Manchin is hugely popular in West Virginia. He has an almost 70% approval rating in West Virginia. He is tough to beat. So, there it is. Well, I gotta wait and see, I guess, if Manchin is going to take the money and run, literally for president as a Republican. We'll see. Either way, probably not going to end well for America.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.